Good morning and welcome back to Rock Springs High School for the 4A West Region Basketball Tournament. Game 2 of the girls bracket here this morning as we have the Evanston Lady Red Devils taking on the Natrona County Phillies. Evanston comes into this game as the 2 seed from the Southwest District. The Lady Red Devils ended the regular season with a 10-12 overall record and a 4-2 record inside the Southwest District, averaging 37.4 points per game, 11th in the 4A classification, while allowing 40.3 points per game, good enough for 5th in the 4A classification on defense. And the number 3 team from the 4A Northwest, that's the Natrona Phillies. They ended their regular season 11-10 overall with a 3-3 quad record inside the Northwest. Natrona comes into the game averaging 43.5 points per game, the 6th best offense in Wyoming 4A girls basketball, while allowing 40.6 points per game, the 6th best defense overall. Records and numbers are quite similar between these two teams. Phillies are going to be in black, while the Red Devils are in white. This game being broadcast at Rock Springs High School live on SBI Media. Thank you for joining us here today at SBInews.com and the SBI Media platforms. Opening tip-off will be handled by Natrona, and the Phillies will have first possession of the game in the opening round of this 4A West Region Tournament. Winner of this game will advance to play Kelly Walsh, who defeated Jackson just a moment ago. Loser will play Jackson in the consolation semis. Natrona works around the outside perimeter. Phillies go to Salinas up top. Lob down low. Turnaround jumpers blocked by Evanston. And Evanston turns it right back over. Brown had it but stepped on the baseline. It was Barker who had the block and the steal. Natrona with the basketball. Back to Seibert, lays it up in the lane, no good. Rebound, put back, falling away, no good. Seibert with another board and foul this time. And that's going to put Bryn Seibert for the Phillies to the free throw line. She'll have 2 shots from the stripe with 7:20 remaining still in this first period. Seibert's free throw bouncing on the rim and no good. Remains 0-0. The foul was given to Evanston's Emma Lonsway. Her first personal, first team foul. As Bryn Seibert, the senior, averaging 10.3 points per game, misses both free throws, but rebounded by Natrona. Extra possession around the arc. 3, Dinkel, no. Rebounded again by Natrona. Another offensive board and then poked away and stolen by Evanston. Devils on the fast break. Still shot, no, but a foul. And Emma Lonsway to the rim on the other end quickly on the fast break after the steal. And Lonsway to the free throw line. She'll have 2 shots with 7:05 remaining in the first. Foul given to Natrona's Cami Costello. As Lonsway's free throw is no good, too strong. She'll have another. Second free throw, short that time. Rebounded by Salinas, Natrona basketball. Both teams with 2 free throws and both are 0 for 2. Here's an aggressive take on the angle, high off the square by Salinas, no good. Rebounded by Simmons for Evanston. Red Devil basketball as we remain tied 0-0. Pass stolen by Natrona. Down to Salinas. Had the ball ripped away from her in the lane. Taken away by Lonsway. She wants to drive but can't. Her pass is stolen. Natrona basketball. Costello in the front court. Works it to the right side. Seibert back up top to Salinas, and she'll call a play and run the half-court offense. 0-0 on the scoreboard. Salinas drives and the ball swatted away by Brown. And another steal for Evanston. A tough pass down to Brown. It feeds it into the lane, but ricochets out of Kohler's hands, and another turnover. Both teams exchanging turnovers here early in the game. 6:08 to play in the first. It's still 0-0. 1 team foul apiece. Costello, right side wing. Covered by covered by Barker as the pass is stolen. Rim on the other side. Could steal and score for Emerson Fessler. The first points of the game. Put Evanston up 2-0 on a timeout taken by Coach Wilson. And Natrona back in 30 seconds on the SBI Sports Network.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
Intramurals are always fun in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
This is Star Valley Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
On SBI, I actually have the Natrona Phillies and the Evanston Lady Red Devils right now in the 4A West Region Tournament game. Both teams exchanging turnovers early, and one steal led to a score for Evanston. That's been the point so far. Lady Red Devils leading it 2-0 with 5:44 remaining in the first period. One team foul apiece. Natrona in black, Evanston in white. Phillies working the perimeter on the outside. Campbell. Costello. Tough pass but collected by Riaz. Now a turnaround left-hander is in for Seibert. And Bryn Seibert has two to tie up the game. Full court pressure being put on, and Evanston will force the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Evanston. It was Simmons applying the pressure. Fessler will inbound for the Red Devils in the backcourt to Lonsway. Half-court pass up in front, pass tip, but collected by Evanston to the rim. Shot no, missed by Fessler and rebounded by Natrona. Seibert with the ball, works it down low to Sheets. Shot no. There is a foul. Ella K. Sheets will go to the free throw line. She will have two shots in a tie game. 4 minutes, 59 seconds to play in this first period. Two team fouls now on Evanston. That first personal was given to Emerson Fessler as the free throw is no good. West and Cook sub into the game for Evanston. One more free throw for Sheets. Good. LK Sheets gets her first point of the game to give Natrona their first lead of the game, up 3-2. Defense in the backcourt being put on by Natrona. Cook has it, now across the timeline to Simmons. Right side is Fessler, drives on the angle but can't get to the rim. Back outside is West. Red Devils with it, West drives, pull-up jumper on the right key, no good. Ricochet rebound out of bounds, last touch by Evanston. Natrona will have the basketball coming back the other direction. Clock is stopped at 4:38 to play in the first period. It's currently 3-2, Natrona on top. Two team fouls on Evanston, one on Natrona. Red Devils pressure in the backcourt, knocked the ball out of bounds by Barker at the half-court line. Natrona will keep possession, inbounding at mid-floor. Throwing it in for Natrona is Costello. Campbell across the timeline, working against Evanston's Lonsway in the front court. Costello lobs to, that's a lob down to Natrona, and a jump ball call. Seibert was down low on the left key. Evanston forces the jump. Red Devil basketball. Inbound play knocked out of bounds, almost stolen by Riaz. 4:18 to play in the first period. Still 3-2, Natrona on top. Full court press as Evanston inbounds baseline. 4:15 and rolling as Evanston breaks the timeline, goes down low to Fessler, missed the layup under the rim. Ricochet out of bounds and off of Natrona. Philly basketball. Comes with 4:10 to play in this first period. Natrona still leading by a free throw, 3-2. Ball stolen by Evanston. Fessler on the steal, works it behind her and back up top to reset the offense. Here's Lonsway, had it poked away, picked it up, but out of bounds. Poked away by Casey Campbell of Natrona. Clock is stopped at 3 minutes, 58 seconds to play in the first period. Still 2 team fouls on Evanston, 1 on the Phillies. Natrona inbounds. They do to Campbell. Backcourt, stolen but with a foul. They're going to call Annalee West with the contact foul. Natrona will inbound again. First personal on West, 3rd team foul on Evanston. 3:55 to go in the opening period. Here's Barons, left side key, Reese. Good, jumper left, halfway down the left post for Reese. And a whistle blown. And an official's timeout. Official standing in front of the Evanston bench. Not sure if there was a warning there or what happened, but 3:45 to go in the first period. Evanston basketball. Evanston throws it away through the hands of Cook. Natrona has it. Campbell, lob down low. Catch, shoot, no, but blocked out of bounds. Annalee West with the swat. Natrona keeps possession on the baseline. 5-2, Phillies on top. 3:36 to go in the first period. Salinas directing traffic. Mid-range jumper, Costello missed on the inbound. Loose ball picked up by Reese. Philly basketball, right side three, Costello's a swish. 8-2 with Costello on the board. The 3-ball outside. And then a steal and a score on the inbound for Salinas. And Natrona rolls early. 3:19 to play in the first. Timeout by Evanston. 10-2 Phillies back in 30 on SBI.
The winter sledding season will be here before you know it. Make sure you're ready for the best winter yet by making your reservations at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton, Wyoming. The resort is located just minutes away from some of the best backcountry sledding in the Rocky Mountains, regardless of experience. And with plenty of trailer parking and a large complimentary breakfast, there is no place better to stay while you enjoy the Wyoming winter. Book your stay today by visiting KodiakMountainResort.com.
You're watching live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
A run for the Natrona Phillies, a 3, and then a quick steal and score on the ensuing inbound. And right now the Phillies lead 10-2 on the scoreboard. 3:19 to go in the first period. Second game of the opening round of the tournament here for the 4A West Regionals at Rock Springs High. Evanston looking for answers. They may have it. Down low. Shot, no, but a foul. It's going to put the Red Devils to the free throw line with the clock stopped at 3:11. Brent's, that was Cassie Barker, who got behind the defense. Contact on her. She went up for the shot, now has 2 free throws. The first free throw is away and no good. Rolled the inside rim. The Bank of Star Valley, a proud supporter of the 4A West Region Basketball Tournament. Thank you to the Bank of Star Valley for stepping up and helping us provide live coverage for every game with free video at SVInews.com. Learn more at the Bank of Star Valley and BOSV.com. Second free throw is in. Barker's first points of the game. Here's a dribble drive for Campbell. Dumped it down low and a travel call. That will be given to Natrona as Dinkle had it down low. Official has it going back to Evanston. 10-3 on the scoreboard. 3:05 to play in the first period. Red Devils up the right side, and carrying the basketball is Lonsway. They'll say she palmed it. She gets caught with the carry call. Gives the ball back to the Phillies. Natrona has it. Salinas to inbound on the sideline. Campbell, front court to run the offense. Back to Salinas, left side wing. Drive, dumps it off, outside ball tipped, loose, and stolen away by Lonsway. She has it on the run. Numbers for the Evanston Red Devils. Here's a tough shot, no, and a foul offensive. They get Emma Lonsway the offensive charge. And the ball goes back to Natrona. 2:50 to play in the first. Second personal on Lonsway, 4th team foul on Evanston. And Lonsway is going to have to sub out on the next dead ball. Evanston backcourt working against trouble and pressure. In trouble, but outlet to Reese across the timeline. Now left side is Dinkle. Feed down low to Seibert. Ball tipped, loose, taken by the Devils. Lonsway out in front to Cook. Shot, no. Trailers there. Shot again missed. This time it's a rebound by Natrona. Double team and a foul on Evanston. Couple shots wouldn't fall for the Red Devils. That's going to be the 5th team foul on Evanston, so we'll see bonus shots for the Natrona Phillies on the other end. They give the foul to Madison Brown, her first personal. And the Phillies have Salinas to the free throw line with 2:28 to play in the first period. Free throw away and short off the front rim. 10-3 on the scoreboard, Natrona on top. One more free throw to go. Shots away for Brown, no, but a lane violation. And it was against Natrona. So it goes to Evanston either way. Off the Natrona miss and the lane violation, Evanston Red Devil basketball. Backcourt is Brown. Phillies in the full court press. Evanston breaks it. Pass to the right side. Drive, shot, no, out of bounds. Going to stay with Evanston on their end of the court. Devils have Brown inbounding. Back into the game comes Simmons for the Devils. 2:17 to play in the first period. Inbound knocked around, loosed out of bounds, off of Evanston. Natrona basketball. Momentum favoring Natrona still. They lead at 10-3 with 2:08 to play in the first period. Ball moving around the outside. Natrona, right wing three, off the back iron, missed by Dinkle. Rebounded by Evanston. Fessler, out in front, bounce pass to the right to Brown. Missed the shot in transition. Now Natrona. Here's Salinas. Around the arc, three, down the middle, rimmed out, no. Rebounded by Barker. Clock ticks to 1:33 to play in the first. Fessler, deep pass from right to left, and it was too high, taken away by Natrona. Cybran across the half court for the Phillies. Outlets to Campbell. Free throw line, right side baseline jumper, off the mark for Campbell. Rebounded by Evanston. Now Fessler wants to run across the half court. Works left side to Brown. There's a hesitation, drive, travel. They'll get Barker on the travel call. Ball goes back to the Phillies. Points have been hard to come by in this opening period for Evanston. They trail it 10-3 with 1:03 remaining in the first period. Five team fouls on Evanston puts Natrona in the bonus for 57 seconds remaining. 2 team fouls being called on Natrona in this period. Philly basketball. Outside pass goes through the hands of Behrens, but she tracks it down in time. Campbell back to Behrens, right wing three, rim no. Rebounded though by the Phillies, but stepping out of bounds. Evanston will get the ball back with 39 seconds remaining in the first and a chance to cut this down to a 2-possession game here. Currently it's a 7-point advantage for the Phillies. Evanston inbounds to Brown deep in the backcourt. Full court trap being put on by Natrona, and Evanston throws the ball away. Trying to break the press. Pass goes way over the head on a half-court pass and out of bounds. Trying to find Barker down low and just could not connect. So the Phillies get the ball back. 32 seconds remaining in the first period. Still 10-3 on the scoreboard. Phillies on top with the ball. 27 seconds. Across the half court is Campbell. Working to the right side, Costello back to Campbell. Perimeter ball movement. Threes away. Rib no good, and it's Behrens on the shot. Tried to follow for her own rebound, but it ricocheted out of bounds on the perimeter. 15.2 seconds remaining. Inbound to the half court. Fessler, lob down low, but tipped out of bounds off of Natrona. Devils keep it on their end with 12.1 remaining in the first. Back in the game is Simmons for Evanston with 12.1 remaining. Late first period. Inbound, 3-ball, Fessler left corner, no good. Fight for the rebound, jump ball call. Arrow favors Natrona. The Phillies will have it with a 7-point lead in a low-scoring first period, 10-3. Phillies have it with 7.4 seconds to work with. Inbounding backcourt, Campbell. Across the timeline, 5, now 4. Left corner, 3 away, Barons, no. Rebounded though, the putback is bouncing down and in. Bryn Cyber at the board of the bucket at the buzzer, and it's 12-3. Natrona on top after 1. 4A West Regionals live on the SBI Sports Network.
The winter sledding season will be here before you know it. Make sure you're ready for the best winter yet by making your reservations at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton, Wyoming. The resort is located just minutes away from some of the best backcountry sledding in the Rocky Mountains. Regardless of experience, and with plenty of trailer parking and a large complimentary breakfast, there is no place better to stay while you enjoy the Wyoming winter. Book your stay today by visiting KodiakMountainResort.com.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
This is the SVI Sports Network with live coverage of Braves basketball.
From Rock Springs High School, the 4A West Region Basketball Tournament, the Natrona Phillies, after one period of play, have a 12-3 lead over the Evanston Lady Red Devils. Natrona, the 3 seed out of the Northwest. Evanston, the 2 seed out of the Southwest. And it's Phillies so far, 12-3. It is Evanston basketball to open up the second period. Inbounding for Evanston was Robinette, but it's stolen away again by the Phillies. Natrona has the ball tipped but collected. Campbell then throws it away. Out of bounds, trying to connect with Costello but couldn't do it. Evanston has it back. Robinette again will trigger this to Brown in the backcourt. It's mild pressure there picked up at the half-court line. Fessler, left wing. A foul travel call on Brown on the perimeter. Stops the clock at 7:30 remaining in the second period. Score remains 12-3. Pressure being put on in the backcourt by the Evanston Red Devils. Good ball handling by Campbell. Across the timeline, tries to throw it down low, but it's stolen by Evanston, then stolen back by Natrona, then stolen back by Evanston, and back by Natrona. Here's Sheets on the right side. Phillies have it. Ball tipped and taken by Evanston. Here comes Lonsway. One-on-one against Campbell. Good with the foul. A sequence of 5 steals. Lonsway comes out with it in transition on the fast break for the steal and the score and to the line. .709 to go in the second. And Lonsway to the free throw line for the and one. Score currently 12-5 now, favoring Natrona. Evanston at the charity stripe. Lonsway, no good. Did not hit the rim. Did hit the backboard, but no rim. And so that will just be Natrona basketball. They'll inbound. Evanston will have backcourt pressure put on defensively. Phillies inbound to Salinas. Finds Seibert across the timeline. Tries to thread the needle down the key, but it's tipped and stolen. Taken by Simmons. Brown in the backcourt. Fessler on the left. Clock under 7 to go in the second period. Winner advances to the semifinals, and Evanston throws it away. Diving for it's Natrona, and Evanston goes down as well. A jump ball call. Coach Barker wanted a travel after Natrona jumped on the ball and slid. He felt that should have been a travel. Officials do give it to Natrona on the arrow. 6:43 to play in the second period. Still a 7-point Philly lead. Here is Seibert below the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Fessler on the miss. Devils go transition, and it's stolen away again by Natrona. Now out in front to Salinas. Ball poked away from behind. Brown swatted it out, stays with Natrona on their baseline. 6:23 to play in the second period. Phillies by 7. One team foul in the period on Natrona, none on Evanston. Salinas, inbound, good. Seibert for the 2 points, makes it 14-5. Ball on the side, saved by Evanston, but picked up by the Phillies. Natrona, left post, no. Follow through, no, but a foul. Cami Costello was the trailer, and she will pick up the whistle and go to the free throw line. 2 shots for Costello with the clock stopped at 5:59. First free throw for Costello is good. They do give the foul to Evanston's Cook, her first personal. Appreciate the help of Silver Star, serving the communities and communications industry since 1912 with customers in Western Wyoming and Idaho. Silverstar.com, as the second free throw is also good for Costello. She's at 5 on the game. 11-point Natrona lead, and then they have a steal on the inbound and poked away and taken right back by Evanston. Fessler picks up the loose ball. Contained in the backcourt, now across the timeline. Barker, angle drive under the rim and fouled. This will be a foul on the floor, stopping the clock at 5:43. We'll give Natrona their second team foul. Personal, Elike Sheets on the foul, her second personal. Inbound Barker, shot no good. Rebound Simmons, shot no good, but a foul. That's actually West, Annalie West will draw the contact, and she goes to the free throw line looking for her first points with 5:41 remaining in the second. Second personal foul given to Barons of Natrona, as the free throw is good. Annalie will have another one here. 10-point game, 3 team fouls now on the Phillies. Second free throw too strong. Rebounded though by Fessler. The putback is missed. This time a jump ball call on the rebound. Arrow will favor Evanston. Red Devils will keep it on their end. Still 16-6. Natrona on top. 3 team fouls on Natrona, 1 on Evanston. Inbound underneath, and West is fouled. Stops the clock at 5:35 to go in the second period. First personal given to Natrona's Eliza Salinas. And West will go to the free throw line and 2 shots from the stripe. The first is no good. Appreciate the help of the Bank of Star Valley, making live coverage on SBI of this tournament possible and free to view. Thank you to the Bank of Star Valley at BOSB.com. As the second free throw, bouncing, no good. Missed them both, rebounded to Sheets of Natrona, then poked away from behind, but bounces to Costello. She's double teamed on the perimeter. Feeds right to Dinkle, tries to go down low, tip loose out of bounds, off of Natrona, goes back to Evanston. Sheets saying it was off of Evanston. Pleads her case to the official, but stays with the call, and Evanston keeps possession. Lonsway in the backcourt, double teamed on the sideline, clears it out, and across the timeline goes Cook. She's double teamed, kicks to Lonsway. Angle drive around a screen, shot no, but a foul on West. They're going to say Annalie West with the offensive foul call, trying to clear out with the screen. That will be her second personal and second team. West will sub out, 5:10 to go in the second period. Natrona still leads by 10 in a low-scoring first half, 16-6. Philly basketball on their end now, breaking the press. Salinas up top, crossover move, pull-up jumper. No, off the rim, rebound ticked out of bounds, and it is Natrona ball off of White. Salinas will inbound for the Phillies. Lobs it up top, Costello, right side back to Salinas, into the corner. 4:50 to play in the second. In the lane is Sheets, turn shot, no. Fight for the board, tip back outside. Dinkel has it. Here's a three, Sheets, no. Another deep rebound. Timeout taken by Coach Woolsen of Natrona, 32nd timeout. It will be Philly basketball after this break, 16-6 Phillies on SVI.
Assist to Sell, the Realty team knows that buying and selling in our current market is expensive. Their full service assistance will save you thousands on your next real estate transaction. Call Mandy Jack or Ashley Cranny today to find out how.
Working at Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine is more than just a job. For many, it's a multi-generational career path. It's a way to provide a suitable living for you and your family. It's an environment based on the well-being of each and every employee, with an intense emphasis on safety. So whether you're a recent high school graduate or nearing retirement, visit Simplot.com and select careers. That's Simplot.com and select careers. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, a world of career opportunities.
And now, back to the game with your local voices of the Star Valley Braves, Duke Dance and Dow Erickson.
After the timeout, it is Philly basketball, a quick whistle away from the ball. Scoreboard had an issue. They're going to make sure that was working. 4 minutes, 36 seconds on the clock. Things reset and ready to go. 16-6. Phillies on top with the ball. Evanston in the man-to-man defense. Salinas drives, kicks to the corner, baseline shot, no. Fight for the rebound, and it will be a jump ball call. A shot missed by Sheets, and she is tied up on the rebound. Arrow favors Natrona. Phillies will keep it on their end. Evanston remains on defense. Salinas lobs to the post and a foul on Evanston. We'll get Robinette over the back. That's Robinette's first personal for a third team foul on Evanston, 4 on Natrona. Clock rolling as Natrona continues to work the outside, and another timeout taken by an official. There's a wet spot on the floor, it looks like. So they'll get that taken care of and inbound the ball from the side. Clock is sitting at 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this second period. Winner of this game will advance to the semis tomorrow to take on the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans after they defeated Jackson in the game before this one. Dribble drive by Seibert, lost the ball, and a kick call against Evanston. Salinas will inbound again. Nope, they'll switch, and it looks like Seibert will inbound. Stays with Natrona. Still a 10-point Philly lead. 16-6 on the scoreboard. Seibert, spin, hook, blocked for the foul. They'll get Kiernan Simmons on the whistle. Stops the clock at 4:02, and will put Seibert to the free throw line. First personal on, well, they actually give that one to Barker. And it's Barker's first personal as the free throw is good. 14 fouls apiece for both Natrona and Evanston. 4 minutes to play in the second period as the second free throw is also no good. Bouncing around, loose ball picked up by Natrona, going up and blocked. Madison Brown knocked it out. Casey Campbell picked up the loose ball, tried to score, and Brown knocked it out. 3:58 to play in the second. Lob into the key on the inbound. Seibert spin, shot, got her own rebound on the miss. Put back is missed again. Another Philly rebound, double team, kick back outside. Drive, kick, three, Campbell, no. Another Natrona rebound offensive and a foul on the putback. LK Sheets with the board, draws the contact, and offensive rebounds keep that one alive. Sheets at the charity stripe with 3:43 to play in the second, and an 11-point Natrona Philly advantage. Free throw rimmed out, no good. Here's another free throw. Sheets to take the shot. They give the foul to Cassie Barker of Evanston, her second personal. Does officially put Natrona in the bonus as well, as the second free throw is good. A 12-point Natrona lead. Evanston Red Devils lose the ball out of bounds. Just lost the handle on the dribble. Goes back to Natrona. 3:36 before halftime. Campbell crossover. Right side to Reeves. Now down low. Shot no, but a foul. And again, LK Sheets to the free throw line. We'll stop the clock at 3:28 to go before halftime. Simmons will pick up her first personal foul. Back to the line is Sheets. Free throw good, makes it 19-6. Appreciate the Bank of Star Valley making free coverage possible to view. Visit them online at bosv.com. Second free throw, no good, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Natrona, Evanston basketball. 14 fouls on Natrona. Evanston has Natrona in the bonus. Red Devils break some pressure on the inbound. Fessler, shot fake, drive, lost the ball, hits the deck, no call, picked up. Shot missed by Simmons, rebounded by Robinette, and back around the outside. 3:07 to go. Ball stolen on the right side key by Natrona. Sheets on the steal. Right side, Reese, three's away, short, no. Fight for the board, bodies on the court, and a timeout taken by Coach Woolson to keep possession. Full timeout, 60-second break, 2:53 to go before half. 13-point lead for the Phillies on SVI.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your home for the Braves is here on the SVI Sports Network.
Live coverage right now of the Natrona Phillies and the Evanston Lady Red Devils in the second game of the 4A West Region Basketball Tournament for 2025. Game being played at Rock Springs High School. Phillies with the lead right now, 19-6, 2:53 to go in the second period. Both teams in the bonus. Philly basketball. Work the perimeter. Seibert, top of the key. Tries to dump down low. Save before it goes out of bounds. Salinas up top again. Seibert, right key, back out. Salinas, three down the middle, airballed it. Almost saved, but out of bounds. And it goes back to Evanston. Clock is stopped at 2:32 to play in the second period. This is Violet Cook for Evanston, who will inbound for the Red Devils. Needing some help, and the pass goes through the hands of her teammate and stolen away by Natrona, and that will be a double dribble. I think Salinas was trying to go for the head fake picked up her dribble and put it back down. That's a turnover on Natrona with 2:27 to play before halftime. Evanston basketball trailing by 13 in this opening round. Winner plays Kelly Walsh, loser plays Jackson. Those games tomorrow. Here's a pass to Fessler on the baseline. Can't go up for the shot. Clears it back outside, up top, Lonsway. Pivoting around, top of the key. Cook, left wing. Natrona rotating with the defense with the perimeter passing. Go for the steal, loose ball. Salinas, double team front court, ball loose out of bounds. Officials still looking at each other. And Salinas is down. She hit the deck trying to go for the ball and remains on the court. Salinas is going to roll over, holding her left elbow as Coach Wilson will come out to attend. And Evanston players go to their bench as the Phillies huddle up. 1:57 remaining in the second. Salinas is going to have help up. Off her back to a sitting position and getting some attention on her left elbow. She dove for the ball. Coach Wilson and the trainer out there with Salinas right now. Clock is stopped at 1:57 to go in the second period. Natrona has the lead here 19-6. 4 fouls on Natrona. Evanston's foul counts in the bonus as Salinas will get up. Keeping her elbow bent. We'll keep an eye on that. She's going to head to the bench. Not much movement in her left side arm, trying to get a little motion in her elbow. She is going to sit close to the score table. And still getting some attention from the trainer as Natrona will score on the inbound with Bryn Seibert. 2 more points for her. And then Natrona goes for the steal, and contact will be a foul. We're going to get L.A.K. Sheets on the whistle. Sheets was a little shaken up. But that'll be a foul on Natrona, and that will put the Evanston Red Devils in the bonus. Sends Fessler to the free throw line for 2 shots with Evanston down by a score of 21-6. 1:49 to go before halftime. Natrona Salinas still on the bench, getting some attention with an elbow injury as Fessler misses the free throw. She'll get another. Appreciate Silver Star investing millions of dollars in its fiber optic network to deliver cutting-edge communication solutions in western Wyoming and Idaho. Visit them online at silverstar.com. Second free throw is good for Fessler. Clock is rolling, under 1:47 to go in the first half. Philly basketball with the lead, 21-7. Ball moving around the arc. Campbell, drive, kick. Extra pass up top, 3, Costello, no good. Fight for the rebound, out of bounds. Trying to go up to get it was Kasher, and she can't come down with it. Evanston looking at full court press on the inbound play. Philly's putting the pressure on defensively. Great job by Evanston to break it. Now they work the outside. 3 from Brown. Back rim, no good. Fight for the rebound on the court. Picked up by Simmons. West, rather. Nope, that is Simmons. Evanston still has the ball. 65 seconds in the first half remain. Red Devil basketball. Mackey. Put the dribble down, back to the backboard. Tries to pass it, it's stolen away. Philly basketball. Campbell across half court. Kasher right side, no shot. Campbell again. Turnaround jumper, Seibert, no good. That was Brown on the rebound for the Red Devils. Fessler, cross court. Jab step and drive for Mackey. Got tied up at the rim, lost the ball. Taken away by Seibert. Natrona basketball. Out in front, Costello, 26 seconds. Back around to Seibert. Pass, corner, open, 3. Away, Dinkle, no good. Rebounded by Mackey. Evanston basketball with 16 to go. Devils trailing it 21-7. 10 seconds before halftime. Mackey left wing. Clock at 6. 5. Fessler at 4. 3. 2, pass to Brown. Brown half court at the buzzer is no good. And we go to the half with Natrona leading Evanston by a score of 21-7. Halftime coverage after 3 minutes on the SVI Sports Network.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
For the last 40 years, my goal was to move to a place like this. And so now I moved here. I couldn't really do much of anything.
He's relatively young for hip arthritis and was limited significantly because of the pain. We decided that the best course would be proceeding with a hip replacement.
It was easy. It was just, I know it sounds strange, right, when you know what they do. One of the greatest things about moving to Star Valley has been Dr. Linford and Mountain West Orthopedic.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids' sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand, then fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
Bill Neeb, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personable. I can call down to Thane, we're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
And now, back to the game with your local voices of the Star Valley Braves, Duke Dance and Dow Erickson.
Live coverage of the 4A West Region Basketball Tournament from Rock Springs High School, live and free on the SVI Sports Network, broadcasting at SVInews.com. Right now at the half between the Natrona Phillies and the Evanston Lady Red Devils, Natrona with the advantage in the locker room right now by a score of 21-7 points. Extremely tough to come by for the Evanston Lady Red Devils in the first half of this one. They trail at 21-7. Looking at the brackets on the girls' side, this winner of this game will advance to a semifinal game tomorrow against Kelly Walsh. The Trojans knocking off Jackson in the game just ahead of this one. So that first semifinal of the top half of the girls' bracket will take place at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. Winner of this game to play Kelly Walsh in that game. Loser of this game will take on Jackson in the Constellation Semis elimination game. That will be a 9 a.m. tip-off time tomorrow morning. On the bottom half of the girls' bracket here in the 4A West Regional, Green River and Riverton play at 3:30, followed by Star Valley and Rock Springs at 5 o'clock. Those games coming up later today on the bottom half of the girls' bracket. Again, here at the half, it's 21-7 Natrona over Evanston. We'll take a look at the boys' bracket next on the SVI Sports Network.
That feeling you get when you realize your realtor not only sold your property, but saved you thousands of dollars at closing. Yeah, Assist to Sell the Realty team understands. Call Ashley Cranny or Mandy Jack today for a free market analysis. Assist to Sell the Realty team knows that buying and selling in our current market is expensive. Their full service assistance will save you thousands on your next real estate transaction. Call Mandy Jack or Ashley Cranny today to find out how.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
So my name is Jen Johnson, and I'm the head teller here at the bank. So I really enjoyed getting to know the people that work here. I feel like we're a really good team. I've made some friendships here. I feel like we're all really supportive of each other, and I feel valued as a team member, and those efforts are recognized and appreciated. When you call the Bank of Star Valley, you talk to one of us. You don't get a call center in another state. You don't get an automated system. It's one of us that are there to help you.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
Intramurals are always fun in my opinion.
I really like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers that are personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
The winter sledding season will be here before you know it. Make sure you're ready for the best winter yet by making your reservations at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton, Wyoming. The resort is located just minutes away from some of the best backcountry sledding in the Rocky Mountains, regardless of experience. And with plenty of trailer parking and a large complimentary breakfast, there is no place better to stay while you enjoy the Wyoming winter. Book your stay today by visiting KodiakMountainResort.com.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
Working at Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine is more than just a job. For many, it's a multi-generational career path. It's a way to provide a suitable living for you and your family. It's an environment based on the well-being of each and every employee, with an intense emphasis on safety. So whether you're a recent high school graduate or nearing retirement, visit Simplot.com and select careers. That's Simplot.com and select careers. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, a world of career opportunities.
This is the SVI Sports Network with live coverage of the Star Valley Braves.
Halftime here in Rock Springs High School, live on SVI, about 2 minutes away from starting our third period. And the Natrona Phillies with the lead over Evanston at the half by a score of 21-7. That's 21-7. After this game, we will flip over to the boys bracket of play, and Natrona boys will be up next. They take on Jackson. That game, of course, will be live here on SVI, so Natrona and Jackson will take place right after this game. Tip-off time scheduled for about 12:15 for that game. Second game of the boys bracket will be Evanston and Rock Springs. They're scheduled to tip off at 1:45. After that, we go back to the girls bracket for the bottom half with Green River Riverton at 3:30, Star Valley Rock Springs at 5 o'clock. And then we finish off the evening tonight with the final two games on the boys bracket. Kelly Wallace and Riverton at 6:45, Star Valley and Green River at 8:15 tonight. And just a reminder, the winner of this game will advance to a 3:30 tip-off tomorrow to take on Kelly Walsh in the semifinal round of the girls bracket. That game at 3:30 between either Evanston or Natrona Kelly Walsh will be the opponent tomorrow. The winner of this game, loser of this game, will take on Jackson, who was defeated by Kelly Walsh earlier today. That consolation semi will take place at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Brackets and details all online at SVInews.com. We'll have updated brackets there as the tournament progresses. And of course, all the live games can be found at SVInews.com. Archives of these games can be found on each individual home team page as well. Just go to SVInews.com, find the 4A West Region Tournament page, and you'll find everything there. Each individual school's game archives and the live feeds all there. We do appreciate the assistance of two major sponsors helping make the game possible today, and with free live coverage. Specifically, Silver Star, serving the communities and communications industry since 1912 with customers in western Wyoming and Idaho. They're an avid supporter of our local communities and student athletes. Learn more at silverstar.com. Also by the Bank of Star Valley. Save for you and your family's future, whether short or long term. The Bank of Star Valley has an account tailored to your needs. Learn more at BOSV.com. That is BOSV.com. It is Evanston basketball. They'll have the arrow to open up the second half of play as we get this one underway at Rock Springs High School between Evanston and Natrona in the opening round of the girls tournament in the 4A West. Ball almost stolen, but taken right back by the Red Devils. Evanston will still have it around the outside. That's Fessler passing up on the shot. Lonsway up top. Red Devils just need points, only scoring 7 in the first half. Here's a dribble drive, baseline bounce pass, almost out of bounds, but saved by Natrona. Back to Evanston. Phillies again. Down low, turnaround, no shot. Back outside for the Devils. Left corner three, Fessler, good. I said they needed points, that'll do. Emerson Fessler, the triple in the left corner. Cuts the lead down to 11. Now Natrona on the other end. Open three, Dinkle can't hit the answer. Rebounded though by Salinas, and she does score off the answer. Off the rebound. Good to see Salinas out. She left the game in the first half with an elbow injury. She's out there now and back on the court. 23-10. 6:43 to play in the third period. Evanston trying to dig back into this one. Left side key. Lost it. Picked up by Natrona. They try and go transition down the floor to Costello. What a pass, and Costello hits it rolling the inside rim. What a beauty of an assist to Costello. She falls out of bounds and rolls the rim for two. 6:15 to go in the third period. 15-point lead for Natrona. Evanston, pull-up jumper on the left post, no good. Rebounded by Seibert. Philly basketball. Pass across the timeline, tip, but collected by Dinkle. To the right side elbow is Seibert. Double team. Fakes the pass, drives right, now dumps the sheets. Baseline jumpers in. Timeout taken by Coach Barker and Evanston. His team now down by 17, 27-10. 5:54 to play in the third. We'll take a 60-second break on SVI.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to the game with Duke and Dowell on the SVI Sports Network.
Duke Dance here with you at Rock Springs High School for live free coverage of the 4A West Region Basketball Tournament. The entire tournament broadcast live online here at SVInews.com. Games will be live and archived here afterwards. It is going to be Evanston basketball coming out of their own timeout. Break a half-court trap put on by Natrona. Fessler, corner three, off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Cybrant of Natrona. Philly basketball, lob down low, over the head, tip, loose, picked up by Fessler on the steal. Red Devils have it with 5:30 to play in the third period. It's 27-10 on the scoreboard. Natrona still leading it. No fouls called so far in the third period. Both teams at 0. Angle drive, rim, shot no good, but a foul will put Emma Lonsway to the free throw line. Lonsway will have 2 shots on the first foul called in the half. It gets Sheets on the whistle. That's her 3rd personal. We'll see if Coach Wilson leaves her in. Does not look like she will, as the free throw is too strong by Lonsway. No good. Sheets, actually no, Sheets stays. Oh, it looks like she does come out. 2 subs go in. Barron's into the game and also Campbell into the game. Sheets and Salinas both out. 1 more free throw to go for Evanston. Attempt away, front rim, that time no good. Rebound tipped, and it's into the hands of Dinkel for the board. Natrona basketball, still backcourt, now across the timeline with Campbell. Makes a move in the lane, kick out 3, Costello, no. Rebound in the perimeter by Evanston, Red Devil basketball. 4:56 to play third period. Devils still with that 17-point lead. 1 team foul on Natrona, no fouls on Evanston. Up top, dribble drive, left post, blocked. The drive from Barker was swatted away by Cybrant and then stolen back away by Evanston. Extra pass underneath. West spins, can't go up for the shot. Had it blocked again by Cybrant. An opportunity for Evanston came up empty. Here's Natrona down low. Josh Barons for 2. Natrona continues pressure in the backcourt. Barker breaks it. Baseline bounce pass to West. Shot too strong, no good. Fight for the rebound. Cybrant has it. Spinning away and dribbling out of pressure. Now outlets to Campbell on the run. 1-on-2. Campbell fouled. Shot no good. Clock stops at 4:05 to play in the third period, and Campbell to the free throw line. 2 shots on the strike. They give the foul to Evanston's Violet Cook. Her 2nd personal foul on Violet. First team foul on Evanston as the free throw bounces high off the back rim but doesn't drop in. 19-point Natrona lead. 29-10, 1 team foul each. One more free throw to go for Campbell. Shot, good. Largest lead of the game now, 20 for Natrona. Backcourt pressure being put on again. Evanston almost slips, stolen away by Natrona. To the rim, shot no good for Salinas. Rebounded though by Reese. She's gonna clear it back outside to Campbell. Work it right backside again to the corner. Barons will slow down the tempo with a pass to Campbell. Quickly back down low, but stolen by Barker. On the run, 2-on-2 basketball. Barker tries to go down low, but knocked out of bounds by Salinas. Stays with Evanston on their baseline. 3:38 to play in the third period. Natrona leading at 30-20. Inbound play to Barker in the lane. Can't get up the shot. Clear it back outside. Robinette tests the angle. Can't get there. Kick to the corner. Nothing there for Mackey. Outside again. Tough shot. Fading away is in for Lonsway. Emma for 2. A tough one on the baseline. 30-12. 3:17 to go in the third. Salinas drives. Left it short. No good. Barker on the board. Lonsway across the timeline. Drives, kick, mid-range jumper. Missed by Robinette. Rebounded by Lonsway. Put back no good. Fight for the board. Loose and saved by Evanston. Lonsway on the save. 2:50 to go in the third period. Robinette drives, split the D. Missed it left-handed. Rebounded by Natrona. Cybrant on the board. 2:40 to go in the third period. Reese on the outside for the Phillies. Driving is Campbell, stolen but foul. Lonsway trying to go for the steal. She would have had a wide open layup on the other end, but the official blows the whistle. Gets Lonsway with her third personal foul. 2 team fouls now on Evanston with the score at 30-12 favoring Natrona. 2:36 to go in the third period. Inbounding for the Phillies is Nikita Kasher. And the official at the bench, something being discussed there, and it looks like a Philly player will need to check in. Coach Wilson coming over with his scorebook. Not sure what the issue is, but looks like Phillies are going to have to make personnel. They only have Coach Wilson not happy. Whatever the decision is, he's not happy. And officials still at the table. Really have no idea what this discussion is. Right now, Seibert is standing up as if she was going to sub in, and they are going to call a technical on Natrona. So somewhere amidst the subs, Natrona did something incorrect, and it results in a technical foul and will put Evanston to the free throw line. Seibert, who just subbed in, has to come back out. And she'll sit. Not sure where the mistake was made, but the officials do call the technical, and it puts Fessler to the right line for 2 free throws, all alone on the other end. Well, it's going to be Natrona basketball as well, as the free throw is good. So not only the free throws here, but Evanston gets the ball back as the second free throw is good. So the technical does cost not just possession, but 2 points. Evanston makes it a 16-point game now with the ball. See if this can get Evanston going here. They've trailed by as many as 20. Now they're trying to cut it back down. They trail by 16 with possession. 2:30 remains in the third period. 1 team foul on Natrona, 2 on Evanston. And there's going to be a foul called by the back official away from the ball against Natrona. This was away from the ball. We'll put Lonsway on the baseline to inbound. They give the whistle to Natrona. Here's Fessler. Shot good at the free throw line. A big move by Fessler. It's a 14-point game, a 6-0 run for Evanston. Here's a drive to the rim, no good. Natrona rebound, no good. Loose ball being fought for. Lonsway has it on the baseline, bumped and fouled. It's going to be a whistle against Natrona. Simmons will inbound for Evanston. Momentum swinging back towards the Red Devils. 2:05 to play in the third period. 3 team fouls now on Natrona. They give that one to Joss Behrens, her third personal. Now Seibert able to sub in. She'll sub in for Behrens, who picked up the foul. So 3 team fouls on Natrona, 2 on Evanston. A 14-point Natrona lead. Evanston on a 6-0 run, though, trying to cut into this. Fessler, backcourt Lonsway. Double team back to Fessler. Almost stolen, but Fessler has it. Across the half court, and a 10-second violation. They can't get across the timeline in time, and that's a turnover. Natrona gets the ball back. Minute 50 to play in the third period. Hesitation for Campbell. Drives, kicks down low, but through the hands of her teammate. Ball knocked out of bounds into the head of the official. It's going to be off of Natrona. Stays with Evanston. Official took a shot, but he's all good. Hands the ball to Natrona. The Phillies inbound. Loose ball bobbled, but pulled in by Seibert in the front court, just near the half-court line. Works to Campbell, sets a screen. Bounce pass down low. Open jumper, mid-range baseline, no good. Seibert on the rebound for the Phillies. Back to the backboard, now spin, shoot, no, but a foul. Seibert now to the free throw line with 1:27 remaining in the third period and a 14-point lead, trying to end the 6-0 Evanston run. Bryn Seibert will toe the line, miss it from the charity stripe, and have one more. Appreciate the help of the Bank of Star Valley, one of our main sponsors to help make free live coverage on SBI available for this tournament. The Bank of Star Valley, your community bank where your neighbors are the owners. Learn more at BOSV.com. Seibert missed the first free throw. Second free throw rattles in. 31-16 on the scoreboard. Minute 27 to play in the third. 3 team fouls on Natrona, 2 on Evanston. Devils working the perimeter. Fessler, 3, left side, too strong, no good. Rebounded by Natrona and then ripped away by Evanston. Mackey rips it away and then throws it away. It was actually tipped by Evanston and out of bounds. Natrona had the rebound and Mackey said, I'll just take it. Devil ball. Brown will inbound at the half court. Goes backside to Morrison. Crosses the timeline. And the ball poked away but collects it. In trouble at the half court, dribbles away, has a screen, and bumped and fouled. Will be the 4th team foul on Natrona with under a minute to go in the period. They give Seibert the whistle, her first personal foul. 59.6 seconds to go in the third. Natrona still holding on to the double-digit lead. And Evanston throws it away. They tried to whip the pass around. The official comes in and changes the call. He said it was tipped by Natrona, so it stays with Evanston. Lonsway on the baseline to inbound with 55 seconds remaining in the third. Lob up top to an open Brown. Defense comes out to collect it. Now back to Lonsway. Right side wing. Brown wants the angle, can't get it. Clock at 42. Lonsway has the ball poked, but Brown collects. She wants to shake and bake. Top of the key. Back to Fessler. Clock at 30. Mackey makes a move into the paint. Ball poked away, but picked up by Fessler. Long possession for the Devils. Clock down to 20 seconds. A 35-second possession. Actually more closer to a 40. Now 45 as the clock down to 13 seconds to go in the third period. Fessler picks it up. Up top, Mackey, no shot, drives the post, splits the D, lost the ball and out of bounds. A 55-second possession for the Devils, and they come up empty, leaving Natrona with 5.4 to go in the third period. 31-16, Philly basketball. Christian Gomez subs into the game for Evanston here with the last 5 seconds. Phillies have Campbell across the timeline. Half-court jumper at the buzzer is short, missed by Seibert. And that takes us to the fourth period. Natrona on top over Evanston, 31-16, live and free on the SBI Sports Network.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
For the last 40 years, my goal was to move to a place like this. And so now I moved here. I couldn't really do much of anything.
He's relatively young for hip arthritis and was limited significantly because of the pain. We decided that the best course would be proceeding with a hip replacement.
It was easy. It was just, I know it sounds strange, right, when you know what they do. One of the greatest things about moving to Star Valley has been Dr. Linford and Mountain West Orthopedic.
Here's Duke and Dow with more live coverage of the Star Valley Braves on the SVI Sports Network.
Start of the fourth period at Rock Springs High School for the Natrona Phillies and the Evanston Lady Red Devils. Second game of the girls bracket of the 4A West Regional. Philly basketball with the lead to open up the fourth, 31-16. Foul counts reset to 0 as the Phillies go down low, but poked away by Barker and stolen for Evanston. Lonsway at half court. It was Barker who poked it loose. Ball moving around the perimeter now for the Devils. Lonsway making a move as Cook. She's shut down but fouled. First foul of the period goes against Natrona. A blocking call. They credit the foul to Costello. Her second personal. Inbound shot missed by Barker in the key. Rebounded by Natrona. Phillies work it down the court. Right side or left side, Costello. Salinas drives the angle. Shut down and back out around up top. Dinkle back to Salinas. Under the rim, drive, good. Eliza Salinas for 2 on the perimeter drive. 7:08 to go in the fourth period. 33-16. Barker under the rim, shot fake up, no, fouled. Cybrant will draw the contest or pick up the foul and put Barker to the free throw line for Evanston. Clock is stopped at exactly 7 minutes to go in the game, with Natrona on top 33-16, and free throws to come for Barker. First attempt is good. As mentioned, Cybrant picks up the foul, her second personal, 2 team fouls on Natrona. None early in the period against Evanston. Second attempt from the charity stripe is good. Makes it 33-18. Natrona, right side key, dribble, shot. Missed it off the square, rolled the inside rim and out of bounds. Sheets can't connect. She knocks it out, and it's Evanston basketball. 15-point difference right now with under 7 minutes remaining in the game. 33-18. Phillies on top, Devils with the ball. Double team on the far side and out of bounds on the pass. Evanston turns it over. Natrona will inbound the ball. Cami Costello will trigger this in. Phillies across the timeline into the corner. Dinkle back up top and around the arc. Ball poked away but picked up by Costello. Left side, Salinas, head fake, drive, angle, scoop shot, good. Eliza Salinas with a head fake. And the penetration from the left wing, and the scoop is in. Here's Barker on the other end. She's blocked by Cybrant, swatted. Cybrant goes down the court, catch, shoot, score! LAK Sheets in transition. The block and the assist from Cybrant. Phillies rolling now, 37-18, under 6 to go. And a blocking call on the Phillies down low on the baseline. Violet Cook was down there for Evanston. She'll draw the contact. Sheets will pick up the foul, her fourth personal foul. She has to sub out of the game. Third team foul on Natrona. No fouls called on Evanston with the Devils trailing right now 37-18. The inbound to Barker. A mid-range jumper from the baseline. No good. Rebounded though by Cook. She'll clear it back out and work it to Fessler. 5:45 to play in the fourth. Back to Barker, left post, tough shot and in. Good one from Barker, 2 points, 17-point game. 5:35 remaining. Cybrant, right to Salinas. Jab step for Reese, split the D, ball poked away, taken by Cook. Evanston basketball. 5:20 remaining in the game. Angle drive, shot, good. And a timeout on the floor. Robinette drops it in. Full timeout taken by Evanston. We'll take the timeout as well. 5:16 remains on SBI Sports.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
I think being in a small town, you really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
This is the SVI Sports Network with live coverage of Braves basketball.
Coming out of the timeout, it is Natrona basketball. Phillies have it across the timeline, beating the pressure put on by Evanston. Evanston does knock it out of bounds from behind to the front court. Stays with the Phillies, 37-22 on the scoreboard. Phillies on top, 3 team fouls on Natrona, none on Evanston. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the fourth period. And there's going to be a foul on the inbound play. An Evanston player fell. There will say it was an illegal screen against Natrona. Rees will be credited with the foul or first personal. And 14 fouls on Natrona. None right now on Evanston, but Natrona 1 foul away from putting the Devils in the bonus. Natrona going to pressure the ball at the half court. Lonsway will cross over. Stop at the top, go to Barker, down the key, now kick it to a baseline jumper that's missed. Rebounded by the Phillies, double team on the baseline, dribbling out of some pressure. Now picks up her dribble, in trouble, and a timeout has to be taken by Coach Wilson to avoid a turnover. 4:48 to play in the game. Another timeout on the court, we'll take it as well, 37-22. Looks like a full timeout on SVI.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand, then fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
That feeling you get when you realize your realtor not only sold your property, but saved you thousands of dollars at closing. Yeah, Assist to Sell the Realty team understands. Call Ashley Cranny or Mandy Jack today for a free market analysis.
Your home for the Braves is here on the SVI Sports Network.
Coming out of the timeout, it is Philly basketball. Natrona has it with 4 minutes, 48 seconds to play in the fourth period. Almost a steal on the inbound play, but instead the loose ball foul given to Violet Cook of Evanston. Stops the clock at 4:45. First team foul given to the Red Devils in the period. Fourth period, 37-22. Natrona on top with the ball. Third personal foul for Violet. Phillies inbound backcourt. Devils there with pressure, and it forces a tough pass through the hands of Cami Costello and out of bounds. Devils get a stop and a turnover. They will inbound now in their front court. Cook will inbound. Selena subs in late here for the Phillies. Reese will sub out. 4 minutes, 44 seconds to play in the fourth. Fessler throws it behind the backcourt, and that'll be a backcourt violation collected by Cook. Tough pass, and Cook just had to get it because Natrona was bearing down on the ball. They would have had an open layup if she didn't get the backcourt violation. So it is Natrona basketball. 4:40 to play in the ball game. Inbound Campbell bounces across the lane, shot blocked by Barker. She collects the block shot as well. Lonsway picked up on a double team, but clears left side to Cook. Dribbles to the right elbow. Ball poked away, loose, bodies on the court. We'll have a jump ball call. Arrow favors Evanston. Devils will keep it. Evanston will inbound baseline. Lob up to Barker. Drive, post, tough scoop shot, no. Rebounded by Evanston. In transition to Costello, one-on-one. Good with the foul. Cami Costello to the rim and the line. Stops the clock at 4:13 to play in the fourth period. Natrona leading it now 39-22. They give the foul to Evanston for their second personal foul, or second team foul, as the and one is missed. Foul given to Robinette. Rebound ricochet out of bounds. It will be Evanston basketball. Robinette's second personal foul. Clock down to 4:09 to go in the fourth period. Here's a big inbound play to Barker, one-on-one on the other end. Fadeaway, no on the baseline, may have been deflected. Collected a loose ball, back to the rim, and this time good on the glass. Timeout taken by Coach Barker. We'll take the timeout as well. Midway through the fourth, Devils have cut it down to 15 again, 39-24 on SBI Sports.
Assist to Sell, the Realty team knows that buying and selling in our current market is expensive. Their full service assistance will save you thousands on your next real estate transaction. Call Mandy Jack or Ashley Cranny today to find out how.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
So my name is Jen Johnson, and I'm the head teller here at the bank. So I really enjoyed getting to know the people that work here. I feel like we're a really good team. I've made some friendships here. I feel like we're all really supportive of each other, and I feel valued as a team member, and those efforts are recognized and appreciated. When you call the Bank of Star Valley, you talk to one of us. You don't get a call center in another state. You don't get an automated system. It's one of us that are there to help you.
After the timeout taken by Evanston, Natrona basketball. Devils in the full court press. Phillies break it. Left side dribble shot off the rim. Rebound, put back, missed again and out of bounds. Stays with Natrona. Behrens had the board off her own miss. Couldn't hit the second attempt either. Does ricochet off of Evanston. Possession stays with the Phillies. 3:47 to go in the fourth. 15-point Philly lead in the opening round of the 4A West. Ball moving around the outside. And a bump call against Evanston. Campbell was outside and bumped. They'll get Madison Brown on the foul. Her second personal, 13th foul. 3:39 remaining in the fourth. 14 fouls on the Phillies. Here's a lob to the outside. Deflected but collected. Now Campbell, top of the key. 3 balls away. Good for Sheets. LK Sheets. Nope, rather that was Costello. My apologies. Costello on the 3. Cuts the lead to 18. Extends the lead to 18 and stolen and then fouled by Evanston. It's going to be Evanston's 4th team foul. 4th personal given to Emma Lonsway. Both teams now with 4, so next foul on either is bonus shots with 3:17 to go in the game. Ball movement outside to Behrens for Natrona. Jabs left, dribbles right. Passes to Costello. Lead back to 18. Here's a lob down low. Behrens is good to make it a 20-point game again. 44-24. Under 3 minutes remaining. Half-court pass, tipped by Behrens, and then she's fouled. Behrens collected the loose ball after the tip. That will be a foul on Evanston and will be bonus shots now for the Natrona Phillies. 4th personal foul given to Cassie Barker. She'll sub out here, I'm sure, just briefly with 2:50 to go, but her 4th foul. And Natrona in control late, 44-24, Phillies on top. Phillies held Evanston to just 7 points in the first half. Loser of this game will play at 9 a.m. tomorrow against the Jackson Lady Bronx, as the free throw is no good, missed by the Phillies. Barron's on the line to take the shots. You'll have one more. Bronx were defeated by Kelly Walsh earlier today. So the loser of this one will play Jackson tomorrow at 9. Winner will take on Kelly Walsh, who beat the Bronx. That will be a 3:30 tip-off time tomorrow in the semis. The winner of that game will punch their ticket to state. Second shot, good. 2:51 to play in the fourth period. It's 45-24. Natrona on top by 21, largest lead of the game. Evanston Red Devil basketball. Feed to the corner to Mackey. Picks up her dribble. Up top to Barton and around the arc. Crossover move, big crossover move, and to the rim. Robinette with the big move on the angle drive. 19-point game. Here's a dribble pass down the lane to Seibert for 2 on the other end. Campbell, I thought maybe she was just losing possession of the ball, lost the dribble, but it was actually a pass to Seibert, and then Campbell has the ball, or steals the ball in the front court, and then is fouled on the other end. Quick hands for Casey. That foul against Evanston puts Campbell to the free throw line. Her team up by 21, looking to extend it with 2:07 to go in the fourth. 47-26, Phillies on top. Free throw is no good. Game after this one, we flip to the boys' side of the bracket with Natrona and Jackson. That game scheduled to tip off at 12:15. Maybe slightly behind schedule with that, but close. After that, it'll be Evanston boys and Rock Springs. Red Devils down low and a travel call. They wave off the shot. Travel violation on Evanston. Stops the clock at an even 2 minutes. Evanston inbounds against the pressure. Sorry, Natrona inbounds against the Evanston pressure. All down slow, back outside. Phillies looking to burn some clock here, run some time off with a big lead late. Up by 21 points, 47-26. We're playing pitch and catch around the outside. Evanston going to be forced to come up and pressure defense, not fouling. Trying to go for a steal. Seibert drives, kicks into the corner. No shot, back around up top again. 30 seconds have gone off the clock, down to 1:26 remaining in the game. Phillies work the perimeter, and that will force West to come up and foul to stop the clock. 1:23 remains. West with her third personal foul, and we'll see free throws for Bryn Seibert from the line. Bonus shots, 2 attempts to come. First attempt is good. Largest lead of the game now at 22, 48-26 with 1:23 remaining in the fourth period. Second free throw. Shot, good. 49-26, Natrona with the lead. Evanston basketball. Clock rolls to 1:10. Red Devils trying to get down low. They do. Shot is good. In off the glass for Simmons. That actually is Annalie West off the square. Natrona across the timeline. Under a minute to go in the game. Phillies will win it. They lead it right now 49-28. They have possession. Evanston not fouling. Pressuring the ball. Natrona doesn't have to take any shots, just trying to take as much time off the clock as they can. 37 seconds, and now a foul by Evanston. Mackey will pick up the foul and stop the clock at 36.8 seconds remaining. 49-28, Phillies on top and to the line. LAK Sheets to the line to take the 2 shots. Free throw away, bouncing but no good. more free throw here. Second attempt, no good. Missed them both, rebounded by Evanston. West on the board. Red Devil basketball with just 30 seconds remaining in this one. And a big lead late for Natrona. Phillies will come away with the win as Evanston continues to work around the outside. Jab left, dribble right, pull up for Barton's in. Nice move for Julia Barton. Big jab, crossover move, and then hit the jumper below the free throw line. 10 seconds remains. Natrona across the timeline. Feed right side, open three. Shots missed by Duncan. Rebounded though by the Phillies, and time expires. And there is your final. Natrona with the win, 49-30. It is Natrona, Kelly Walsh tomorrow in the semis. Jackson and Evanston tomorrow in the consolation game. That one will tip off at 9. Natrona and Kelly Walsh at 3:30. Stay with us. We'll be right back for more live coverage. Flipping to the boys bracket, Natrona and Jackson next for the 4A West Region Tournament on the SBI Sports Network.